We also cover the normal medical, pharmaceutical bills, then diagnostic labs. Telemedicine is also covered. So the idea is the customer should get 100% health coverage. Today, the inpatient policies provide only a part of the coverage. So we have focused on this, and a lot of customers have taken OPD coverage. And going forward, I think the health insurance industry will really focus in a big way on OPD so that the health insurance coverage is complete.
Okay. So how premium varies from for the OPD coverage? Because in a normal policy, they ask for a hospitalization for at least 24 hours. So how premium varies, and one can go for only OPD insurance policy?
To start with, we have put both of them together, because the idea is, we don't want people only to take OPD policies and ignore IP policies, because OPD is basically small amounts, but the frequency is more. Whereas inpatient hospitalization will be required if there are some severe illnesses, the amounts involved will also be quite huge. So we want customers to cover both. So our policies typically provide inpatient as well as OPD as part of the health insurance coverage. The premium for the OPD coverage is relatively small. Okay. So it's not very high. So if the inpatient premium...
So for a 5 lakh rupees coverage, how much would be the premium?
So 5 lakhs, that's basically for the IP side, you need a 5 lakhs cover. Maybe the premium could be 10,000, just giving you an approximate number. But for OPD, they will take a smaller limit. Maybe you will take 15,000, 20,000. Then the premium could be, 1,500, 2,000. Okay. So it's a very small amount. Of course, these premium numbers are just giving you out of my mind.
Yes, sir.
But the point is, the premium for OPD is very small. And I personally feel everyone should really take both the covers.
But there is no awareness only. Means insurance companies are not offering it or creating more of awareness.
See, earlier the problem was in having a proper network to service the customers. Okay. But today, there are a lot of people who provide that network to the insurance companies. So now I think every insurance company can come out with an OPD product and really roll it out to all the customers.
Okay, sir. Sir, we have heard that IRDA is speaking about that for the claim settlement in a health insurance, there will be a QR-based mechanism where you just need to scan a QR and your claim process will get complete. You don't have to submit documents and wait for the claim amount to come in your account. So how that whole system will work?
So basically in health, somebody goes to the hospital, he gets cashless. So there is no need for him to really, pay any amount at that point of time. So the question of, how do you have the relationship with the hospital is very, very important. So it can be, currently the model could be through an email or through a telephonic call, and the QR code model is one step ahead in that direction. If somebody, uses a QR code, immediately the message will go to the insurance company that there is a claim under this policy, and maybe the hospital will also give the details, and immediately an approval can be given. So the regulator has also ensured that within an hour cashless is given, and we are really working towards 100% cashless. So I think it's a technological advance, but clearly the intention is to make sure that the customer has no hassles when he goes to your hospital.
Okay.
And in fact, our cashless is almost 85% to 90%. So most of our customers...
But now at the industry level, it's around 50%.
Slightly less, but all of us are now trying hard to make it move towards 100% cashless.
Okay. Sir, one more thing I want to ask you about the modular product, the Lego-like product which IRDA is suggesting. So do you think there is a scope or takers would be there for the Lego-type product where I want to get only coverage for particular disease and I can ask my insurance company just to customize it?
So the way it works, we have a product called Marvel. So there is a basic health insurance product. There are almost 25 add-ons to that basic product. The customer can decide which one he wants to build into his product. So it's like, it's like he builds his own house. He co-creates the product. It's not a standard structured product where you will have to take the entire cover, then the premium will be higher. So we are giving that facility to the customers to create based on his health condition, his risk appetite, and his ability to pay premium. So I think this is how it works. And there are also products like, you take a product only for cancer, only for diabetes, only for cardiac care. So these products are also available in the market. But I basically feel for somebody to have a wholesome cover, you should go to a product like Marvel, what we have, where there is a basic product and a lot of add-ons which can be added the way you want.
Okay. So now insurance industry is shifting from claim-based model to the prevention-based model. So how that is helping insurance companies, and do you think it's a more sustainable way where insurers can put more effort for the prevention or wellness of a policy holder instead of settling their claims or reimbursing their claims?
I think that is how a health insurance policy should be. Health insurance policy is not a disease insurance. It's actually a wellness insurance. We want our customers to stay healthy. See, today, because of the lifestyle and the way people take, the kind of food people take, people are not very active. There are a lot of lifestyle diseases. So we want to advise our customers, to encourage our customers through, if they are very active, then we'll give a discount in the premium. So we want to build a lot of wellness initiatives into our product. So today, all our products have a lot of wellness initiatives. I personally feel the entire health insurance industry should now focus on keeping the customers healthy. And if by chance they fall sick, we'll take care of their claim.
Okay.
I think that's the real health insurance.
Okay. And so, how do you see the trajectory of insurance premium going ahead? Because most of the queries we get, they complain about that premiums are rising every year, and now premiums are becoming unaffordable.
Clearly, I can understand the point of view of the customers that premiums have to be affordable. But the only thing is, the health insurance premiums is a factor of the healthcare cost. Okay. So if the healthcare cost keeps increasing, then the insurers are also, in a situation where they have to readjust their premiums. So I basically feel everyone in the country, whether it is healthcare providers or regulators or the government, we should all try to control the healthcare cost, which should not balloon up. The moment healthcare cost is under control, clearly the insurers will also control their own expenses so that the reasonable premiums could be made to the customers. Because we want everyone to come into the health insurance net. For that, health insurance premium affordability is very, very important.
Okay, sir. And sir, because you have such a long experience of insurance industry, so personally, what you advise for someone who is going to buy a health insurance policy at the age of 25, how much cover one should have at least, and they should go for a deductible or a top-up?
So, the first advice is everyone should insure quite early in his life. People who are in 20s and 30s think that nothing will happen to them, and they postpone their buying decision. That is not correct. So one should take as quickly as possible and keep it renewed till the end of his life. Second thing, what is the quantum? There could be many numbers. I keep telling people just a cover of 5 lakhs, 7 lakhs is not adequate these days, considering the healthcare cost. And India, fortunately, has good doctors and great hospitals. So if you want to take advantage of the facilities, then, you have to really pay for it. So I would say 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs is probably a reasonable sum insured which everyone should have for his family.
Okay.
And you can always do it through a basic policy and also a top-up policy, so that you can minimize the premium.
Deductible is not advisable.
Deductible, if you can afford to bear it, if you have the financial ability and also willingness, yes, deductible is also is an option. But if somebody wants a full cover, have a base policy for a certain amount and then build a top-up on top of it. You can even have a top-up for higher sum insured, because, these days you don't know what kind of illnesses could strike people.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's a wrap on this week's Insurance Mantra. But before we go, here is our Insurance Basics. Did you know? Did you know what OPD insurance really means? It stands for Outpatient Department Coverage, which takes care of your everyday medical expenses that don't require hospital admission. It covers doctor consultation, diagnostic tests like X-ray or blood tests, prescribed medicines, minor procedures, and even preventive checkups. Some plans also include alternative therapies such as physiotherapy or acupuncture. Remember, OPD insurance helps you manage regular healthcare costs while IPD insurance cover hospital stay and major treatment. So for complete protection, it's smart to have both OPD and IPD coverage. Stay informed, stay protected. That's our insurance mantra.